A few additional views you might consider creating to help navigate your model in Enscape and to do visual coordination and clash detection are views that show only the structure. So we'll go down to the coordination section, 3D views. I'm going to select this Enscape export view. I'm going to duplicate it. We'll rename it Enscape export view structural only. Then we'll go ahead and make only the structural elements visible. This still has all the settings, the detail level set to fine, the lighting still set accordingly. And now, even if we were to start Enscape with the main Enscape export view, we can easily switch to that structural view. We'll see how once Enscape opens. Now that our model's open, we'll zoom in on it a little bit. So we can navigate the model as we normally would. And then if we want to switch to the structural view, we click the drop-down list here and select Enscape Export View Structural Only. And you can see that I accidentally clicked the space bar, so it started dropping me with gravity. So here's a really nice view showing just the structural model. We can sort of validate the footings and concrete piers and steel columns are all positioned correctly. Perhaps there's one missing back here or the alignment's off. I know here this is part of the foundation wall that's turned off. But there may be a problem back here in the corner we need to deal with. Another variation on this would have MEP plus structural. So we'll duplicate this 3D view, rename, so MEP plus structural. We'll go into visibility graphics. Turn on all the MEP elements. And then on the Enscape tab, we can select MEP plus structural. Those elements get pushed out to Enscape. In this case, generic model was turned on, because that's part of the MEP categories. So maybe I'll turn that category off. I'm going to press H to turn off the menu options. And now we have this opportunity to navigate the model and just sort of look at coordination between ductwork and piping. And whenever we see problems, we could take a screenshot of this area or save this view back to Revit and have a coordination conversation with the MEP engineers. Again, I'm using my 3D connection 3D mouse to smoothly navigate this model. We can follow drainage pipe to make sure it doesn't conflict with footings. And then when we're ready to switch back to the main model, we can do that here. Another helpful option, as we'll learn more about later, is to star the views. But switching with these starred views in the way that they're enabled doesn't change the geometry that you see on the screen. So in this particular case, this will not be too helpful. But now that we've enabled that starred feature, we have these different options showing up here. And that's it for this video.